You're not who you think you are. Not really. You've been living behind a mask for so long, you forgot it was a mask. You wake up, put it on, and play your part in a world that rewards the illusion and punishes the truth. But late at night, when the noise fades, when there's no one left to impress, something stirs. A quiet discomfort, a sense that something's off, that you're drifting without a map. Carl Jung knew this feeling all too well. He didn't call it weakness. He called it a signal, a message from the parts of yourself you've exiled. The ones society told you were too much, too strange, too real. This hidden part of you, Jung named the shadow. It's not evil. It's not broken. It's simply the truth you weren't allowed to express. And the longer you avoid it, the more lost you become. Because how can you find direction in life when you're not even connected to yourself? You scroll to escape. You chase goals that don't fulfill you. You shrink in silence, hoping no one notices how hollow it feels inside. But this isn't the end. It's the beginning. You were never meant to live in fragments, and the moment you stop running from your reflection, you'll finally see the person waiting behind the mask, the one you forgot, the one who never forgot you. You weren't born lost. You were made to forget yourself, piece by piece, correction by correction. Every time someone told you that's not how you're supposed to feel, you buried a part of you that was real. And what's left behind? Personality shaped by survival, not by truth. Carl Jung warned us, we all wear masks, and it comes to a point where we can't remove them without tearing some of our own skin. That's the pain you feel when pretending starts to cost. You pieces of your soul. The shadow isn't just what you've done, it's what you've denied. Your fire, your voice, your rage, your sensitivity, your dreams that didn't fit their plan. It's all still there, underground, and it leaks into your life in subtle ways, sabotaging relationships, choking your confidence, keeping you stuck in cycles you can't explain. But here's the twist most people never realize. The shadow doesn't want to destroy you. It wants to free you. It's the most honest part of you, the one that still remembers what it's like to be whole. And it waits, impatiently, painfully, for you to stop pretending and start listening. The more you face it, the more power returns to your hands. Not the power to control others, but to reclaim yourself. Because healing isn't becoming someone new. It's remembering who you were before the world convinced you to forget. There's a language inside you no one taught you to read. A forgotten alphabet carved into your dreams, your instincts, your quietest thoughts. Carl Jung called it the language of the unconscious. And it speaks in symbols, not logic, not sentences, but images that bypass your defenses and go straight to the truth. Have you ever woken from a dream that felt more real than your waking life? One you couldn't explain, but couldn't forget? That wasn't nonsense. It was your unconscious trying to reach you in the only way it knows how. Because when you've silenced parts of yourself for too long, they stop using words. They whisper through metaphors, a burning house, a locked door, a faceless figure following you in the dark. These aren't random. They're you, disguised. Jung believed every symbol is a mirror, reflecting a part of your psyche that's been waiting to be seen. Your dreams don't lie. They reveal. They confront. And sometimes, they scream. Not to scare you, but to wake you. And when you finally begin to interpret them, not as puzzles to solve, but as messages from your deeper self, a strange thing happens. The confusion starts to fade. The emptiness begins to fill, and you realize you were never directionless. You just weren't listening to the right voice. The guidance you seek isn't out there. It's been trying to reach you all along, in symbols, shadows, and silence. You don't need fixing. You need remembering. That ache inside you isn't weakness. It's a signal. A quiet revolt from the soul you've silenced. Carl Jung didn't promise comfort. He promised truth. And truth doesn't come from pretending. You're fine. It comes from standing in front of the mirror and not looking away. This is where real healing begins. Not by avoiding the pain, but by walking into it with your eyes open. Every fear you've buried, every part of you that didn't fit in, every emotion you were told to suppress. That is your power, not the curated version of you, not the one that gets applause, but the raw, messy, honest self that was never meant to be caged. Jung called this the path of individuation. Not perfection, but integration, bringing back what you left behind, making peace with what you called ugly, choosing to be whole, even if it means being misunderstood. That is freedom, not escape, not distraction, but the unshakable calm that comes when you're no longer at war with yourself. This journey isn't easy, but it's the only one that leads home. So if you're lost, good. It means you're about to find something real, something the world can't give you and can never take away. Peel off the mask, step into the dark, and meet the one person you've never truly known, yourself.